Thank you so much for talking to Sky News.
You're welcome,
You've
Sky
got
News.
A new series coming out, but there's a whole lot of stuff that's happened since you've been off air. So what are you going to tackle first?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see, because we're still, as we speak, we're still 2 weeks away from the show happening. So a lot can happen in 2 weeks nowadays. It used to be very little could happen in 2 weeks. Now almost anything can happen, up to and including there no longer being an America in which I can do my show. There's it's close to zero, but a non-zero chance that this country is just ash and planks.
Or you have said that there's a non-zero chance of you being deported. Does that threat still exist, do you think?
Well, it's close to zero. There is a chance. There is a chance I could be removed.
Do you really believe that?
Yes, sadly, yeah. I mean, I shouldn't be, because I haven't done anything wrong, and I am protected due to the the very helpful peskiness of the U.S. Constitution. The First Amendment really does defend my right to talk the way that I do here.
And you've honed the ability.
Yeah. Well, it's it's one of the best things about this country. It's that you can say what you want, and people can use that gift well or badly.
Do you get threats, or does the White House call you up and say, "Stop being mean about the president"? I mean,
no. If the White House called us up, that would be a real problem. I don't think we're really on their radar, or if we do, it's more like we have the irritant of a mosquito. I think I doubt they pay much attention to what we're doing. So yeah, they don't really complain. Again, they have nothing to complain about. Because when we say they're lying, it's because they just lied about something. That's not opinion, that's a fact.
Best defense of a
well, it's just
accusation
a fact.
is the truth.
If we got something wrong, we would get sued and we'd go off the air, which is why we don't get things wrong. So yeah, we have to get, that's why we have to research things so rigorously, because when you take big swings, it's like they say in The Wire, right, you come at the king, you best not miss. And so that's the problem. Like when you do shows about major American corporations, you have to be right, otherwise they will crush you like a bug.
Talking about trust and the public, having faith in journalism and commentary, they don't appear to have very much at the moment. Trust is declining in journalism in particular. What do you think newsrooms and journalists can do about that?
That is a confoundingly difficult question.
Sorry.
Just because it's hard to know quite where to begin there, like whether you go to the original sin of where that trust was lost, or whether you try and also you don't want to kind of co-sign too much on trust being frittered away in the news, especially in this country, just because this administration is battering on about it being fake in an obviously nonsensical way. So I think the best thing, like the news in general, in all its various forms, can do is just like rigorous due diligence at making sure that you kind of ring fence the ground that you're standing on. I think in the world, one of the most dangerous things we're seeing is people passing on information. And I think both the news and as individuals, there probably needs to be a heightened responsibility to not pass things on as facts if you're not sure that they are facts.
So we've had an idea about how to celebrate transparency, right? We're
Oh,
putting
yeah?
live cameras in our newsroom.
I heard about that. That
Sky
sounds
News
like, if you get ready to bleep this out, a terrible idea. Are you going to set anything up here? You're not just going to put... clearly there's warning signs, right? Because people who work in news divisions swear a lot. Yeah. Right? You say a lot of...
Been asked not to. There's also a delay.
How are you going to do your job?
And a bleeper button, I think.
Wow, that bleeper button, I'd better have fresh batteries replaced a lot. 24 hours of swearing in the Sky News office. Listen, I hate the idea, but I am looking forward to watching it.
Are we going to appear on your show?
I mean, inevitably, because I just can't imagine that going smoothly. Whose desk is it going to be near? Are you going to get to choose the shots? Or is
there
it
are
just
multiple live cameras.
It's an awful idea. I hate it. I hate the idea. It's the worst 30th birthday present I've ever heard of.
And on that note, thank you, John Oliver, for talking to Sky News.